What's up, y'all? It's CRG the Red Goddess, and I'm back with another video. And y'all, let me tell you about this incident that just happened today while I was shopping at the Dollar Tree. Now, I'm cashing out, and a lady is behind me. And while I'm putting my stuff on the little, what it's called? The little 𝓢𝓹𝓲𝓻𝓲𝓻𝓲 when you're cashing out, the little thing that scroll. Yeah, that. So when I put my stuff on there, the lady like, I like your necklace. Is that copper? I'm like, yeah, this one is copper. So she's like, yeah, it's for protection. I said, yes, it is. Spiritual protection. And she said, what'd you say? You said spiritual? I said, yeah, spiritual protection. And she like, oh, I know. She puts her sleeve up and shows me all her bracelets. Period. Then she's like, I got one too. She pulls up out of her shirt, unzips her, her jacket, and pulls up out of her shirt her necklace. She got crystal. I said, I know that's right. I carry mine with me all up in my bags. Psst. Period. Okay. Then she's like, took the words right out of my mouth. She's like, we in the spiritual warfare. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I was about to say, but people don't believe me when I say that. She took the words once again out of my mouth and was like, but people don't believe me. I said, I was about to say the same damn thing. We on the same page. Divine timing. You know what I'm saying? So I came here with a message to just let you guys know, yes, we are in a spiritual warfare. This is no longer a test. The test was months ago, was last year. Okay? We are in the spiritual warfare. The shit is happening. So many of our black men are being locked up and being sentenced for double-digit years. Double-digit years. Even for like heinous crimes or crimes that ain't even as heinous. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But heinous. Okay. So many of our young children are transitioning very, very, very early and very, very soon. Out and about. And a lot of these events are happening on what's supposed to be sacred times of the year, like the most, what is it, like the time for like renewal generation, but that's normally the time where there are a lot of demonic activities or lower vibrational entities that like to jump up there and start chaos and create destruction. Spiritual warfare. This is also a time where a lot of occurrences regarding like termination, illnesses, sicknesses, or current sicknesses and illnesses are jumping higher, meaning they're evolving or they're getting greater instead of lessening and being taken away, where you're thinking that the result is going to be terminal or terminal. Look at that. Look at that. You hear that? Them lower vibrations, them lower vibrating entities, they out and about right now. Chaos in the air. I renounce that shit. You're about to see a lot of depression, and everyone has depression and everyone goes through it, but this is about to be like high level, like top tier, like hitting the bar. Okay? Like motherfuckers trying to take themselves out or getting somebody to do the dirty work for them, so it don't look as, I don't know if I can say this, SUICIDAL, so I'm gonna spell it out. But so they're not doing it themselves, so it is that S word. They're gonna get other people to do it for them, causing that chaos and destruction. And because they're allowing those low level entities to jump on them and take over. Spiritual warfare. Now, I ain't trying to scare y'all now. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, okay? Because you actually can fix this. You actually can fix this by fighting back. Don't believe what the motherfuckers tell you, because literally, spiritual warfare is just a spiritual hit, a spiritual attack against you to fucking with your mental, to make you believe this occurrence is going to happen, is happening, or it's just basically like someone speaking spells on you. So someone incanting on you. That can be reversed. this is the perfect time to reverse it. Hello, waning cycle. Now, you ain't got to blame me. You don't. I don't give a fuck. That's you at the end of the day. It's your life. You do what the fuck you want with it. Okay? I am just bringing the word to you, letting you know that it can be fixed. Okay? Don't allow those incantations to really fuck with your mental. Speak against it. Protect self. Wear your amulets. Wear your bracelets. Wear your necklaces. You know? Almost said the isses after that. I don't know where that came from. Sound like it's a snake around here somewhere. But, anywho, trust in your team and allow them to help you out in breaking that hex, ridding of that curse, getting that shit up off of you. Your talismans, your amulets start breaking, falling off. Leave that shit right where it's at. If you can't leave it right where it's at, or you don't feel comfortable where it fell off at, pick that shit up and throw it out somewhere. Throw it out. Sewer, rata, rid of it. Thank the sewer for taking on that energy. Thank the ratters for taking on that energy. I work with the ratters too. Okay? Everything is an element. Everything braves. Everything has life to it. Everything has energy to it. When you're throwing something somewhere, thank that energy, thank that life force for taking on that battle for you. That's how you build your shit up. That's how you build your protection up. You thank everything for where you're going. Because think of it like somebody got beef with somebody else, right? And then all of a sudden they tell you about this incident that's happening. Now you feeling like, okay, what the fuck you want me to do about it? They're telling you this because they want you to help them take on this battle that has nothing to fucking do with you, right? So, if I'm going to take on this battle for you, what the fuck is you going to do for me? Okay? You need to show some type of appreciation. You need to show some type of gratitude. Thanks. Something. Throw some coins out there. But thank those energies. Thank that force, that life force that's taking and handling that battle for you by giving gratitude. I don't give a fuck what you give it. Just give it something. A candle, food, a coin, coins, money. Spirit likes some money, and Spirit loves some candles. I'm going to tell you that right now. How y'all think y'all get those candlelight visuals going? Listen, you ain't got to build no whole motherfucker altar and all of that. You could build the altar when you give the offering. Okay? That's the altar right there. The force wherever you're discarding of that energy and allowing spirit to take on it, or allowing that element to take on it. Even the cardinal directions. Remember where you're going when you're throwing it out. You in a waning cycle, make sure you head left. You in a waxing cycle, make sure you head right. Okay? To get rid of that shit. And make sure you're only rid of that shit in the waning cycle. And in a waxing cycle, you try to spin that block. You spin it in a way where it don't seem like it's like ridden or returning. You know, use your wires. You know how to use your motherfucking wires. You use your wires for anything else. You use it to get out of motherfucking tickets from police officers, right? You use it to help the motherfuckers lower your goddamn bill. You use it to get these niggas to pay for some shit, right? So use your motherfucking rights. You know what the fuck to do. You know how to do it, okay? Don't let me get ghetto up on here. You know how to do it. Go on and do it. The fuck? And shit, you men's ain't got no S on it, okay? But y'all know, just like a lot of y'all know how to move y'all shit up in the bitch house. Quick as a motherfucker, okay? Be whole homeless and then slowly bringing a toothbrush in a snaker at a time. Yeah, y'all know how to use y'all motherfucking words, okay? So spin that shit the right way for the right cycle, okay? But the whole purpose or the message that I'm trying to deliver is spiritual. The shit is not really real. Okay, spirituality, yes, is real, but these forces, these incidences, these occurrences, these situations that you're going through that seems like you ain't going to be able to get through it or get past it, it is a spiritual mindset. It's a spiritual attack against you. It's really not physical unless you believe it and make it to be physical. Then that's when it starts to become what it is. Speak against that shit. Don't let nothing fucking break you. Speak against that shit. Once again, when there's a will, there's a way, and I'm going to always make a way. Ashe, okay? No matter what the end result may be. But just know, with patience, accountability, acknowledgement, that goes hand in hand with accountability, acknowledging what has happened or why you think this occurred, acknowledging that can always end that fucking attack quicker. Okay? So just know victory is at the end. Okay? So you're good. Spirit is holding your hand. Spirit is surrounding you. They got you. Just be patient. Practice acknowledging shit that you could have, done differently. Don't regret it. Don't try to take it back. Acknowledge it. Okay? And then moving forward, know that there's other ways to do other things. Don't do no shoulda, coulda, woulda. That shit is gone, dead and gone. It shoulda, coulda, woulda my ass. Okay? Like, don't do that. No regrets. Just moving forward, I know now what I must do. I know now how I could react. So moving forward, boom. That fucking occurrence you're going through, that situation you're going through, terminated. Returned to the land of no return to you. Ashe. And just remember, this message either gonna get to you or it ain't. But it is not my job for you to listen. It is not my job for you to take it and for you to put it into action. That's all on you. Because you're a grown-ass motherfucker and you're going to do what the fuck you want to do. Capiche? All right, y'all. TRG, the Red Goddess, and I am out. You guys have a magical moonrise. Ashe.